Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking through some player props I like on Prizepicks for today's NBA slate on Tuesday, May the 27th. We got Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals on Tuesday night, Knicks and Pacers. Going to talk through some player props that I do like for this game, taking a first look at the board on Monday night, recording this video the night before. Wanted to give you guys some early plays I liked. We got two plays that we're going to break down and talk about in this video. Now, before we do get started, guys, make sure that, as always, if you enjoy these Prizepicks videos, that you hit that like button down below. Also, if you're new to the channel and you have not yet, hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys are new to Prizepicks, if you don't have an account over on Prizepicks, you can sign up and use promo code NOAH. When you guys do sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code and place your first $5 lineup, you're going to get $50 instantly added to your account. So this is an easy way to get your bankroll built up on Prizepicks. You don't have to go in and deposit a bunch of money. You can just put in the minimum and you'll still get $50 worth of promo funds when you do play your first $5 lineup. So make sure to check out Prizepicks if you have not yet and use that code NOAH when you do sign up. And I do also want to give a quick shout out to Sleeper because we do have a partnership with Sleeper as well. You guys can go sign up for Sleeper. Use promo code NOAH over there, and you'll get your first deposit matched up to $100. So whatever you put in, Sleeper will match that up to $100. You put in 25, they'll give you an additional 25. Put in 50, they'll give you an additional 50. If you want to put in 100, they'll give you an additional 100. But whatever you do deposit on that first deposit, it is matched up to $100. And if you guys don't know what Sleeper is, they're a DFS Pick'em app. You can find the app on the App Store if you have an iPhone, or on the Google Play Store if you have an Android. They have an app for both. Download the Sleeper app, make a deposit. Again, use that code NOAH, get that deposit bonus. And Sleeper, like I said, they're a DFS Pick'em app, so they're very similar to Prizepicks, to all the other Pick'em apps that you see around the industry. You just pick more or less on projections. You build out your lineup. You can do up to an 8-pick lineup on Sleeper. You can mix and match sports, and you can win up to 100x your money. So if you want to check out Sleeper, guys, again, use that code NOAH when you do sign up. But yeah, we got some plays to talk about here for Tuesday. Now, I want to say at the time I'm recording this video, the Thunder and Timberwolves game is still going on at the time I'm making this video. So I would typically recap our plays from the night before. Right now it's halftime of the OKC Minnesota game, and we took Jalen Williams over 39.5 fantasy score. He's got 23 fantasy points at halftime, so looking okay. He's looking on pace. And then we took Naz Reid and Lou Dort to combine for more than 3.5 3-pointers made. At halftime, they have 2 3-pointers made, so technically on pace. But we'll see how that second half goes. Can't really recap the plays right now since the game's still going on at the time I'm making this video. But hopefully both the plays come through and we can hit our plays from Monday. But let's talk about these plays for Tuesday and what I'm liking for this game on Tuesday night. So the first prop that I do like is a field goals made prop, and we're going to take Miles Turner for more than 5 field goals made. So you can look at a couple props on Miles Turner. You can look at his points prop of 15, but honestly, I think I like his field goals made a little bit more. If you look at his points prop, he's only gone over that in 3 of his last 5 games, whereas field goals made, he's actually pushed or gone over in 4 of his last 5 games. So like this game, I think it was game 2 against the Knicks. Let's see. He did have 16 points in that game, only 5 field goals made. I want to say he had some threes or maybe free throws in that game. He scored 16 points, 5 field goals made. He did have 5 free throws in that game. Now, Miles Turner, typically not a guy that gets a bunch of points from free throws. Like, he can draw fouls, but he's not a big man that really attacks the basket a lot and draws a bunch of fouls. His free throws made line is currently set at 3.5. So the sports books are projecting him, or Prizepicks, they're projecting him to have 3 or 4 free throws made here. I like the field goals made, though, the most on Miles Turner. So far in the playoffs, he has pushed or gone over this line in 10 out of 13 games. So there's only been 3 games this postseason when he's gone under this line. And if you look at the 3 games where he went under, he shot 4 for 7 against Cleveland, played 26 minutes. I don't know why he played 26 minutes in that game. Might have been a blowout. They lost that game by 22. Typically, Miles Turner plays 32 to 34 minutes in playoff games, but he only played 26 minutes against Cleveland, shot 4 for 7. And then he did play 33 minutes against Cleveland in another game, shot 3 for 7. And then there was a game against Milwaukee where he played 24 minutes and played terrible, shot 1 for 9 from the field. But every other playoff game so far, Turner has had at least 5 field goals made. he's a guy that typically can be pretty efficient as well. Like, he's not a guy that, I say that and then he'll go out there and shoot like 3 for 13 tonight, but typically he's pretty efficient. So, like, you look at his field goal attempts, that line is set at 11. I think if Turner gets 11 field goal attempts, or if he even comes close to that line, he's got a pretty good chance of going over or at least pushing field goals made. I feel like we have at least some push equity here on the field goals made line. So, like, if he finishes with 5 field goals made, it's technically not a loss. And I could definitely see a scenario where he goes under his points prop, but he still gets at least 5 field goals made. So that's definitely my favorite prop on Miles Turner here. He's been good in this series. He's pushed or gone over this line in all 3 games in this series. His minutes have been pretty good in this series. He played 31 minutes in game 1, played 33 minutes in game 2, played 33 minutes last game. So when he plays at least 30 minutes, I would typically bet on him getting at least 5 field goals made. I mean, you look so far in the playoffs, when Turner has played at least 30 minutes, he's had 9, 7, 6, 5, 6, 6, 5, 3, 8, and 5 field goals made. So, all but one game this postseason, playing at least 30 minutes, he's been able to push or go over this line. I think the matchup for Turner is okay. He's going to get left open from 3, so he'll have an opportunity to make some threes. He can score around the rim as well. He's a guy that, does provide some offensive game. He's not an aggressive offensive player. Like, Miles Turner's not one of those guys that's going to go out there and take 20 shots. But obviously, with his line being at 5, we don't need him to go out there and take 20 shots. If he takes 10 shots tonight, I think we got a good chance of him making half of those, because he typically is a guy that can be pretty efficient. I want to say in the regular season, he shot he shot 48% from the field. He shot almost 40% from 3. So far in the playoffs, he's shooting 51% from the field, almost 40% from 3. So he's been efficient scoring in the postseason. I like this play a lot on Miles Turner. Going to take him for more than 5 field goals made. And then the other prop that I like, a free throws made prop. And we're going to look at Mikal Bridges, 1.5 free throws made. And I like the under here, so less than 1.5 free throws made on Mikal Bridges. Now, Mikal Bridges did go over this line last game, had 2 free throws made. But so far this postseason, he has gone under this line in a large majority of games. He's gone under this line in 12 out of their 15 games this playoffs. Mikal Bridges, he's not a guy that really draws a lot of fouls. And last game, he did have 2 free throws made. But if you actually go back and look, the free throws, so he went to the free throw line once. He had 2 free throws, and he made both of them. But he got fouled with like 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter when the Knicks were in the bonus. So it wasn't like it was a shooting foul. He got fouled by Aaron Nesmith. He was dribbling around Nesmith, and Nesmith fouled him, and they were in the bonus, so he went to the free throw line. But like a lot of Bridges' attempts at the free throw line, really, they haven't been from him drawing fouls. So, like, I think if he goes to the free throw line, it's probably going to be from, like a late game situation when they're in the bonus and maybe he gets fouled, which obviously that could happen. But I would bet against that, and I would bet against Bridges, making 2 free throws more times than not, because this is just not a guy that really draws many fouls at all. I mean, during the regular season, Mikal Bridges only drew 1.6 fouls per game. So far in the playoffs, he's only drawn 1.3 fouls per game. Like, he doesn't really get fouled a lot because he's a jump shooter. Like, you look at Mikal Bridges' shots, he takes corner threes, which typically you don't get fouled on corner threes. He takes like fadeaways, which you're almost never going to get fouled on fadeaways unless the defender like puts his foot out and you land on his foot. He's just not a guy that draws a bunch of fouls. In the regular season, he only averaged 1.4 free throw attempts per game. So, like, he didn't even really go to the line much at all during the regular season. And so far in the playoffs, he's averaging less than 1 free throw attempt per game. He has gotten at least 2 free throw attempts in all 3 games in this series. He did go to the free throw line in game 1 and shot 0 for 2. And then he went to the free throw line in game 2 and shot 1 for 2. And then last game, he went to the free throw line and shot 2 for 2. So he has gotten at least 2 attempts in all 3 games in this series. But I'm not convinced that continues to happen. Because, like, if you look in the Boston series, I'm pretty sure he had like 0 free throw attempts in every game. When they played Boston, he didn't have a single free throw attempt that whole series. And then in their Detroit series, he did have a couple games where he got 2 free throw attempts, but 0, 0, 0 the other games. So it's one of those props. It's obviously like you're not going to feel good betting it, because Mikal Bridges could get like randomly fouled on a jump shot, or he could get fouled when they're in the bonus late in the game. Like, there's obviously situations where this doesn't hit, but I think more times than not, Mikal Bridges plays a game without going to the free throw line because, again, he just doesn't really ever get fouled. He rarely goes to the free throw line. So I like this under here. Going to take Mikal Bridges for less than 1.5 free throws made. So we got 2 plays for today, guys. Let's see if we can go 2-0 here on these 2 plays for Tuesday. As always, I do appreciate you guys watching these Prizepicks videos, supporting the content that I do put out here on YouTube. If you enjoy these free videos, just make sure you hit that like button for me, hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys are new to Prizepicks, and again, if you don't have a Prizepicks account, use that promo code NOAH when you do sign up. And when you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code and place your first $5 lineup, you're going to get $50 instantly added to your account. So check out Prizepicks if you have not yet. But good luck tonight, guys. Let's win some money on this slate. Appreciate your support as always, and I will see you guys in the next video.